Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Agochiko here, and today's video we're doing mini twist with extension. So if that's something you're interested in, follow along and do not forget to hit the subscribe button and join the family if you haven't. This is very affordable. I got it for 3,500 or less than that, and if you want to convert it to dollar, it's actually less than $3. So if I say it's affordable, then believe me, it's affordable. So let's get right into how I got to this juicy, fluffy mini twist. So these are the products that I used for this hair. You also be needing a scissors to trim down when you're done. I'm sorry I could not capture that. I washed my hair the night before, so I'm starting on a freshly washed hair. Went ahead to divide my hair into 2 equal parts, and I went over it with a gel just to make sure that the lines are straight enough. I like to start with small sections, as this just makes the work very easy, and it helps you to see when you are progressing, especially if you are starting out. If you're just trying it for the first time, I advise that you divide your hair into sections. The method I used for this is the knotless braid method. I started by dividing my hair into 3 parts, fed in my kinky twist about 4 times, just the way you would do your normal knotless braid with straight attachments. Because this was tangling more than necessary, I continued with feeding in twice instead of 4 times. After feeding in, I braided down a little bit and divided my hair into 2 sections and step twisting. Because this is synthetic and I didn't want the hair looking rough or tangled, I made a knot at the end of every twist to prevent it from tangling or looking rough. I also like to pre-part each line before twisting instead of parting and twisting each one. This just makes the job easy, and I hold it down with gel. This gel is important if your hair is 4C hair, because naturally it shouldn't stay in place. Here I'm making sure that my pattern matches with the opposite line perfectly, and you want to keep that in mind if you are working in small sections. I started my pattern from the front after like 3 to 4 lines. This is dependent on the size of your braids. If it's a smaller braid, it means you will need more lines behind, but if it's not, 2 to 3 lines is enough. I use my ear to measure. Anything above my ear, I start parting from the front. I did 3 more round cutting, and then I went ahead to start with a straight cut. I was more careful about my cutting here, especially because I like to do side parting a lot, and you want it to look neat when you choose to side part. I also braided towards the side I want my braids to lay after I'm done. This is so that it doesn't stick up. For the middle parts, I parted to match the twist at the opposite sides. You want to do that so that it looks neat. Summarily, I took this size of my extension and divided it into 2. This is dependent on the size. Divided my buzz cut into 3 and started feeding in from the side. I fed in twice and I started braiding down. This saved me more time and it's reduced the tangle as to feeding in 4 times before braiding down. I braided down a bit, maybe an inch stone, and Divided the third strand into the other two and started twisting down. Twisted down to the end and made a knot to prevent it from unraveling itself or tangling. For my extension, I used equal lengths for each braid because of the way I wanted my twist to look. I made the extension length equal, so there's no different from the length of the extension I use for the back to the extension that I use for the front. This is the last strand. You want your grip to be strong, especially at the front side, as this is going to bring out the beauty of all the stress you have been stressing since. So whenever I'm at the front, I usually make sure to grab my roots tightly. So if there's anything that you don't get in this video, you can go ahead and watch it as much as you want. I trimmed the ends of the hair and the excesses, dipped it into lukewarm water, and this is the final look. I hope that you like this video if it was helpful, and subscribe if you haven't, and click on the notification bell so you get notified, and let me know if you tried this in the comment section. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye.